everyone, and welcome to this video. In this video I will be talking about the long-tailed duck. This is part 3 out of 4 about beautiful ducks. If you have not watched parts 1 and 2, I recommend you watch them first. Number 1 is Harlequin ducks and number 2 is wood ducks. Non-breeding male long-tailed ducks are white with black and gray wings and a black tail. Their neck and top of head is white, and the eye area has a circle of tan. They also have a black circle around their ear. Breeding males have white under their tail and around their vent. Their eye area is white. This bullet point taken from allaboutbirds.com says, the long-tailed duck has an unusual pattern of timing to molting its feathers. Technically, the feathers it wears in the winter are its breeding plumage. In the spring, it molts into what is technically the non-breeding plumage and wears it all summer. Most ducks molt into non-breeding plumage for only a brief period in the late summer. End of quote. Breeding females are mostly different shades of brown with subtle white markings. Non-breeding females are all white with black feathers. On top of those black feathers, there are black feathers with a lining of brown. Their head is white except for the top and ear, which is black. Immature males lack long tail feathers and their color markings aren't as sharp as in adult males. Juveniles have black down feathers. The long-tailed duck breeds on Arctic tundra and freshwater wetlands. Their non-breeding range and breeding range are very close to each other on the edge of Canada and Alaska. Their migration route goes from southern Alaska to Quebec, Connecticut, New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, Delaware, and Pennsylvania. Most of its life is spent on the water except for breeding. They will come onto land to breed. If you do not know what abending is, it is when you see a duck with its vent is another word for anus in birds, up in the air, while its head and chest are underwater. Abending helps waterfowl get food in the ocean. The reason that long-tailed ducks are the best at it is because their long tail helps them keep balance. When they are abending, they will eat aquatic insects, shrimp, and fish eggs. In the winter, they eat marine crustaceans, small fish such as herring, zooplankton, and mussels. Please note, zooplankton and mussels aren't a small fish. They can dive up to 200 feet deep. Sometimes they will eat at night. They are thought to be monogamous. Males will shake their head and toss their bills for 2 reasons. For males, it means get out of my territory, this is mine. And for females, it means I will protect this territory and I will be a good mate. Although, shortly after eggs are laid, the males will take off to their molting area, leaving the females to raise the young alone. The female makes a small nest near tight clusters of islands or peninsulas. She makes a small hole in the ground and lines the nest with dwarf willow or dwarf birch leaves. According to allaboutbirds.com, the first egg is buried under a layer of grasses and sedges. The female adds down feathers once the second egg is laid. Out of quote. Long-tailed ducks have 1 brood per year, and that brood contains 6 to 9 eggs. Long-tailed ducks' conservation level is steep decline. Partners in Flight estimates there are 3.2 million in the wild. Researchers are not fully sure why they are dying, but they do have 2 inferences. Being entangled in fishing nets, which caused more than 10,000 of them to die in the 1950s, and the West Coast is overfishing herring, which is a food for long-tailed ducks. This may also be the cause. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.